Shalom, Israel. It's the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. I'm Precinct Officer 500, MAGAZAR. And with that, I say Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah Brakathum to all the brothers, Yahweh Shema Alathun Bashem Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. This is the Isupk Florida Sabbath service, getting ready to start. So with that, we're going to start off and blow the trumpet. All right. Oh, the bullhorn, Salaki. La Yashala. All right, with that, I said Amidium, which means to stand. Wapanya Hakwadam means to face the east. Wherever your east is, that's where you face. All right, we're going to set up the Lord's Prayer. All right, in the Hebrew, repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Razazakar, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathananaw, Lakam, Kal, Yawan, Wasalaknanawa, Kawawafnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawayanawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'anawa, Banasa Yawan, Abal, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wala'ala, Wathapara, La'ai, Walami. Aman. In the English, what we said was, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right, this is a cup, the power. All right, in the Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Baba Bashar, Nathananaw, Hakuk, Laura Pa'ah, Kal Mayakala, Wakal Marawa, Hakuk, La Tahar, Ha Matazarayim, Hakuk, La Hakwayim, Hatama'ala, Lagarshan, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, the water, Aman. In the English, what we said was, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of disease, Salakia, all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. Barak, this is blessings in the Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shah, wa yaka Salakia, wa Mayaka Allah, wa Alahayim, Ma Tazabah Ya'ah, Alawap Yahanna, Ha Alawapium, Ha Sararium, Ha Kazazah Yayam, Ha Salakia, Ha Kayayayum, Ha Salakia, wa Ha Akwapian, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, the water, Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General YAHANNA, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'an, Yahweh, Ashar, Shamayam, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalga, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tasa Afka, Wabawa Afka, Ma'ai, Walong, Slaki, I will long. In the English, what we said was, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. Excuse me. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and forevermore. All right, Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al-Dayalamaka, Al-Dakarash, Wa'al Dashakwat, Al-Kayahana, Awad Salaki, Awayabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Wamashanayaka, Nayasha'awa, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ra'aya Salaki, Ya'ai Rayamwa, Sawad, Wayata, Ya'ai Tazawa, Al Tazapamwanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakidam, Magalia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasharala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Atazawa, Lad, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Baryak, Yakarathwa, Alhaya, Adawam, Waya Shama'ai al Salaki, Wayasha Ma'ai Layam, Mawa'aba, Wahagaria, Kabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashah, Al Yashabai, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Ka Marian, Salaki, Ka Kamadian, Kasa Yarasa, Salaki, Kasa Yasara'a, Kayabian, Banakal, Kwayashwan, Na Shamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, Nadayab Mawa, Ka'ara, Wakaza Abba, Wakazabak, Waka Tazal Manai, Kal Nasa Slaki, Kal Nasa Ya Kamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Na Yasara, Slaki, Na Yarashah, Lanawa, Af, Na Awaf, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayatonwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakal, Kaash, Dabaira Yaira, Wakal, Lahaba, Dalahat, Hagarium, Khan, Daradakma, Basa Arayaka, Basa Iraka, Salaki, Wabasa Wapanyaka, Pafka, Salaki, Wabasa Wapafka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Payaham, Palawan, Wayabashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wayabahal, Wayabahawa, Idea I, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayada Iwa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al, Yawan, Al Kal Haratazah. Right? In the English, what we said was, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no longer be remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and Ishmaelites, of Moab, the Hagarenes, Jabal, Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assyrians also join with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which Perizah endured. They became as dung for the earth, made their nobles like a red and like Zeb. Yea, all their princes like Zabah and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of our power and possessions. Oh my God, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temperance, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O my power, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may seek Slaki, that men know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right. Sar means to turn. Yeshabia means to be seated. All right. All right. Yeah, as you know, every Saturday, you know what I mean, it's the Sabbath. The Sabbath is what we have to keep. You know what I mean? And we have to understand that this is a part of the law that we must keep. We must do a Sabbath throughout our generations. All right. Let's not get the Sabbath misunderstood. All right. Because a lot of fake Israelite groups teach otherwise about the Sabbath. All right. They teach you that you can't cook on the Sabbath. You can't drive on the Sabbath. You can't do no work on the Sabbath. But you have to understand, if you have kids, you don't have nothing to eat, and someone offer you some food, and the only way you can cook it from not starving is that day, then you think the Lord is going to allow you to starve because of that. See, that's why we have to get in class and learn. Understand what I'm saying? In the ISUPK, you know what I mean, with priests that is certified to teach this Bible. All right. Everybody is not certified to teach scriptures out of this Bible. All right. They teach other doctrines. And if you want the truth, you have to stick with one teaching. All right. Because other different doctrines is just going to confuse you. All right. So with that, we're going into Leviticus 26 this week. All right. All right, we left off at Leviticus 26 and 4. I think I went a little bit over, but it's to walk. But we're gonna pick it up back at 5 and go into 27. All right. So we're gonna read it in the Hebrew first, and then we're gonna read it in the bastard's tongue. Make sure. Right. All right. Five. All right. So this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 5. Waha shayagum, Salaki. Waha shayaga, lakam, dayash, af, batazar, yar. Wabatazar, yar. Yashayag, Yashayaga, Ata, Salaki, Ah, Zarai, Zarai, Salaki, Wa'akal, Thumb, Lakama, Kum, La Shabai, Waya Shabathum, Labatak, Ba'aratazakum, Wanathan, Taya, Shalom, Shalom, Salaki, Ba'arataza, Washa Kabath, Bathum, Wa'ayad, Wa'ayan, Makarayad, Wahashabah, the Yah, Kaya, Ra'ai, Salaki, Man, Ha'aratazah, Wakarab, La'ah, the Ibar, Ba'aratazakum, Waradag, Radapatham, Rasalaki, Radapatham, Ayabayai, Salaki, Bayakum, Wanapa, Lawa, Lapan, Yakum, Lakarab, Yara, Dapawa, Makam, Kama, Salaki, Kamash, Ma'a, Wa Ma'a, Makam, Rabaka, Salaki, Rababa, Yarada, Pawa, Wanapa, Lawa, Ayaba, Yakam, Lapana, Salaki, Lapan Yakam, La Karab, verse 9, Wapan, Salaki, Wapan, Yatawa, Alayakam, Wahapara, Yathum, Yathunya, Salaki, my bad. Wahapar, Yathunya, Yathaya, Athakam. All right. Waharab, Yathaya, Athakam, Wahakwar, Yamathanya, Ath, Barayat, Thaya, Athakam, Wa'akala, Wa'akala, Thumb, Yashan, Nawashan, Wayashan, Mapunya, Kadash, Tawa, Taza Ya'awa, verse 11. Wanatha, Salaki, Wanath, Thaya, Mashaka, Naya, Bataya, Salaki, Batawa, Kakam, Wala'a, Daga I, Salaki, Daga Al, Napashayawa, Salaki, Napashya, the Salaki, the Kum, Wahata, Lakataya, by the Wa, Kakam, Lahaya, Yataya, Lakam, La'alaha, La'a, Lahayam, Wa'atam, Dahayawa, Laya, La'aim, Anaya, Yahweh, Yakam, Ashar, La'aim, I will tazah, Athaya, Athakam, Ma'irataza, Matazararium, Mahayath, Laham, Abadia, Wa'ashabah, Slaki, Wa'ashabar, Mathak, Alakam, Wa'awala, Walak, Athakam, Kwawama, Mayawath, verse 14. All right, let's see where we at. I'm on verse 14. So we will probably just stop right there and just read it in the English. Six. All right, so we'll stop right there on verse 13. and we'll pick it up in the English. All right. All right. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 5. All right. And your threshing shall reach unto the trees of the field Shalaki. And your threshing shall reach unto the vintage, and the vintage shall reach unto the sowing time, and ye shall eat your bread to the full, and dwell in your land safely. And I will give peace in the land, and ye shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. Shalaki. All right, and none shall make you afraid. And I will rid evil beasts out of the land, neither shall the sword go through your land. All right, these are rewards for obedience. All right, for obeying the commandments. So when you obey the Lord's commandments, all right, just like in Deuteronomy 28, verse 1, it give you all the blessings when you hearken unto the voice of the Lord of, you know what I mean, our power. Understand what I'm saying? This is how you are blessed. See, a lot of Christians love to say that they are blessed, but they don't know what is being blessed. They don't know there is something that you must do. Understand what I'm saying? You're obligated to do this because you are a descendant of the, you know what I mean, of the Israelites. All right. Our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. These are the promises that was given to the children of Israel if they are obedient. You know what I mean? The inheritance. You know what I mean? We are promised that, and we are obedient, and we hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God. This is the rewards. All right. So you should lay down in the field. Like if you follow those commandments that he was just giving you, you know what I mean? When you lay down in the field, all the evil beasts that can come up against you and try to eat you, you know what I mean? Try to rip you to shreds. You should not be afraid. You should be able to lay down without fearing anything. Understand what I'm saying? That's the same thing. If you obey the Lord's commandments, his law, statutes, commandments, when you go out to battle, the Lord will be with you. And this is what you have to understand. You have to obey the law, statutes, commandments. Because without those, you don't have no protection. And you get, you know what I mean, these Christians that try to teach you that the laws are done away with. So that's just saying that your protection is done away with. You don't have no more protection. Now you have to rely on yourself. All right. And this is what they teach you. But this is how you know they don't understand scriptures, especially the importance of obeying the voice of the Lord. I mean, this is what he's going to do for you when you are obedient. You shouldn't have to worry about anything. You should not have to be afraid. Understand what I'm saying? Let's keep going. And Salakia, neither shall the sword go through your land. All right, and ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. All right. And that's another thing, right? There's it's in Deuteronomy 28. If I'm not mistaken, it's 7 or 8, where it says you should come up against your enemies one way and they shall flee from you 7 different ways when you are obedient to the Most High. Because the Lord is always going to be with you. All right. You can go in a battle with just 2, 3, 4, 5 Negroes. You know what I mean? And you should not have to worry about anything. You'll win any battle by obeying the Most High. Any battle. Because how you said you're blessed and you're doing what the Lord tell you to do, but you're still going through the same curses. You're still going through the same things that you've been going through. You know what I mean? Before you start obeying the Lord, or so-called obeying the Lord. You know why you're still going through that? Because you're not listening to what the Lord needs you to do. You're doing what you want to do. You following your lust. You know what I mean? And your prideful spirit. You have to get rid of that. That's enmity to God. Understand what I'm saying? Let's keep going. And five of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight. You know what I mean? And your enemy shall fall before you by the sword. You know what I mean? And you can tell this is a black book, right? Because we the only people that use flight. You know what I mean? Let me use it in a better way. For example, right? We tell somebody to take flight, or you like, okay, yeah, man, I'm about to catch out, make them catch out, make them dip. You know what I mean? Those are terms of making somebody leave or run away fast. All right, catching flight, running, dipping, bucking. You know what I mean? Whatever term that we use as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, that's the term that is used in the Bible. This is how you know this is our book. Because you don't see no oppressor or any other nation using these type of words or terms. You know what I mean? This is our book. All right. And another thing too, I don't know if y'all heard of the story about Judith and his brother, Judas and his brothers. You know what I mean? He will always encourage them to obey the law, statutes, and commandments, and every war that they go into, they're going to win every time, because he knew that the Lord is going to be with them every time they fought a battle. All right. Just like this is explaining, you know what I mean, 5 should chase 100, and 100 shall put 10,000 to flight, shall make 10,000 flee. All right, because the Lord is with you. And when Judas knew exactly what he needed to do to be able to win these battles, to keep the Most High by his side, to obey his father's voice. You know what I mean? This is how he won battles with, you know what I mean, enemies that had chariots and elephants and many and plenty of men with weapons and shields and armor. You know what I mean? Against they few, and every time they won a battle. All right. So this is what you need to understand. When you obey the Lord's voice, you know what I mean, which is the commandments, the statutes, and the laws, this is what help you win battles. This is what gets you through your day-to-day. This is what keep you about your, you know what I mean, situation or your curses or whatever, by obeying the Most High. All right. You will never have to deal with anything. All right. You let the Lord fight for you when you listen. All right. Let's keep going. For I will have respect unto you and make you fruitful and multiply you and establish my covenant with you. All right. For being obedient. The Lord will make you plentiful. All right. Because he loves obedient children. And when his word is going into your children and the generations to come, and they are learning the same thing, that's what the Lord wants. The Lord wants a whole earth full of obedient children that obeys his voice. You know what I mean? He will make us rulers over this earth again. You know what I mean? Right now, we are, what they say, we're walking the earth and the servants riding on horses. You know what I mean? They around here with their knee on our neck. They are ruling over us because we're not obeying the Lord's commandments. We're not obeying the statutes. We're not obeying the laws. That's the reason why we keep getting into these conditions that we're in, because we're trying to do everything without the Lord. All right. We must place the Lord back in our lives. All right. Let's keep going. And establish a covenant with you. All right. The Lord is going to establish a covenant with the obedient children of Israel. Not everybody, only Israel. All right. For I will, Salaki, and ye shall eat of, Salaki, and ye shall eat old store and bring forth the old because of the new. Why? Because everything that you have is like, you have like plenty stored up. You know what I mean? You would have to eat all the old before you can even start on the new. All right. That's how much the Lord is going to increase you by being obedient. You have to eat all your old stuff first because you got so much of it. You will never get to the new. That's how glorious that is to obey the Lord. I mean, this is being blessed. All right. This is the reward for being obedient to the Most High. You will have plenty. I mean, so much. You have enough to get to, you know what I mean, your brothers and sisters that's poor, that's less fortunate to have what you have. You know what I mean, they don't have as much as you have, so you can lend that. Matter of fact, you don't lend it, you just give it to that brother. It's for them. You have so much, you can just give that stuff away, because those brothers and sisters need it, because by you being obedient. All right. All right, let's keep going. And I will send my tabernacles among you, and my soul shall not abhor you. And I will walk among you, and will be your God, and ye shall be my people. I am the Lord, your power, which brought you forth out of the land of Egypt, that ye shall not be their bondmen. And I have broken the bands of your yoke and made you go upright. All right, because the Lord is telling you, listen, I brought you up out of captivity. All right. Every time you needed me, I saved you. I came to your rescue. I had mercy on you. All right. You are required to pay back the Most High. All right. So that's the least that you can do, is be obedient to the Most High. Listen to what he said. Because a lot of people like to say, oh, if it weren't for God, man, this would have happened to me, or I would have been here, I would have been poor, I would have been unalive, I would have been this, I would have been that. So give that back to the Most High then. Listen to his voice. Give that to him. You owe that. Because right now, we supposed to be unalived. We supposed to be gone off this earth. But because Christ came and died for our sins, you know what I mean? The Lord gave us another chance. All right. Christ was perfect. He didn't have to die for us, but he did, because he loved the children of Israel. So we need to pay that back. All right. By being obedient and stop being stubborn and having a prideful spirit. Talking about, oh, I need to start loving myself first before anything. Love yourself. No, love the Lord. That's what you do. Love the Lord. Obey the Lord. All right. Because when you obey, he's going to walk among you, and we're going to be his peoples, and he's going to be our God. All right. So verse 14. Let's go ahead and get that in the Hebrew. Where we at? 14. All right. All right, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 14. Wa'amah la'ah dasha ma'aiwa la'yah wa la'ah da'ai shawa ah cow hamataza wa ha'allah wa'amah bakakwathia dama'ah sawa wa'am ah mashapa tayah the Ga'ila al napash come la bala labalathia Aishawath cow Matazawathia Lahapar Slaki Parakam Baraya the Ya Anaya Aisha Aisha Za'ath Salaki Za'ath Lakam Salaki Baraya Daya Wahapa Quadaya Alayakam Bahala Hashakapath Wa'ath Hakwadak Slaki Hakwadah Kath Makau Wa Ayanaya Slaki Ayah Nayam Wamad Yabath Napash Wa Zara'ai Thumb Larayak Zara'ai Kam Wa'akal Hawa Ayaba Yakum Wanatha the Ya Panay Slaki Panaya Bakam Wanagapa Thumb Lapanya Ayabayam Slaki Ayabayakam Warada Wara Dawa Bakam Shana'a Yakam Wanasa Thumb Wa'ayan Radap Arthur come verse 18 Wa'am Id Allah Allaha La'ah Dashama Iwa La Ya Waya Sapath Wayasapatha, Sapathia, Layasa Ra, Athakam, Shabai, Al, Kata'a, Dayakam, Washaba, Rathaya, Ga'aya, Ga'awa, Slakia, Ga'awan, Isaacum, Wanatha, Daya, Shamayam, Slakia, Shamayakam, Kabar, Zala, Kabar, Zala, Wa'af, Aratazakum, Kanak, Shah, Salahi, Kanakasha, Watham, Larayak, Bakakam, Wala'a, Dathan, Aratazakum, Salaki, Yaba Wala, Wa'aitazar, Ha'aratazar, La'a, Yathan, Parayawa, verse 21. No, Salaki, my bad. Wa'an, Dalakawa, Amaya, Koraya, Wala'a, Da'abawa, Lashamai, Laya, Wayasapa, Daya, Alayakam, Laka, Slaki, Maka, Shabai, Kaka, Slaki, Kaka, Ta'atayakam, Wahasha, Lakaya, Wahasha, Lakata, Taya, Slaki, Bakam, Ath, Khayaf, Hashada, Washakala, Athaka, Wahakara, Yata, Bahama, the come, Wahamai, Yataza, Yata, Athakam, Wanashamawa, Wana Shamawa, Darakaya come, Wa'am, Ba'ala, La'a, Daya Sarawa, Laya, Wahala, Katham, Amaya. That's 23. Wahala ba, Salaki, Wahala ka, Daya, Anaya, Amakam, Bakaraya, Raya, Kwaraya, Wahaka, Yataya, Athakam, Gum, Anaya, Shabai, Al, Wahaba, Ataya, Alayakam, Karab, verse 25. Kata'a, Dayakam, Naquama, Naqua, Moth, Naquam, Barayath, Wana'a, Sapathum, Al, Ariyakam, Salaki, Washalak, Taya, Debar, Bath, Wakakam, Wanatha, Thumb, Bayada, Awayab, Bashab, Raya, Lakam, Mata, Lakam, Wa'apawa, Awayab. Oh, my bad. Ishar, Nashayam, Laka, Makam, Bathana, War, Akkad, Wahasha, Yabawa, Lakama, Kam, Bamasha, Kwala, Wa'aka, Latham, Wala'a, Dashab, Iwa, verse 27. Ra'ain, Baza'ath, La'a, Dashamaiwa, Laya, Wala, Waha, Laka Thumb, Amaya, Makwaraya, Wahala, Kataya, Amakam, Salaki, Bakamath, Koraya, Wayasara, Taya, Athakam, Ap, Anaya, Shabai, Al, Hasa'a, Tayakam, verse 29. All right, we'll stop right there. We're on verse 29. All right. I got no pen to make my mark in, but it's all good. All right. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 14, in the Bastard's tongue. All right. But if ye shall not hearken unto me, and will not do all these commandments, and if ye shall despise my statutes, or despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgments, so that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye break my covenants, I also will do this unto you. I will even appoint over you terror, consumptions, and burning of ague, or ag, that shall consume the eyes, and cause sorrow of heart, and ye shall sow your seed in vain, for your enemies shall eat it. And I will set my face against you, and ye shall be you shall be slain before your enemies. They shall hate you, shall reign, they that hate you shall reign over you, and ye shall flee when no one pursue you. All right, just like I was saying. All right, because if you don't obey the Lord's commandments, statutes, and observe his judgments, these are the curses that's going to come upon you. All right, just like it's written in Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. it also explains about the curses that's going to come upon you. All right. There are punishment and consequences for you not obeying the Lord's commandments. Understand what I'm saying? And he is explaining to you, breaking down, these are the things that's going to happen to you when you are not obedient to the Most High. These curses is going to come upon you the same way that we're in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations. You know what I mean? We at the bottom. We number one in AIDS. We number one in HIV. We number one in high blood pressure, diabetes. You know what I mean? We're the ones that's like, it's so crazy because I even said this before, right? COVID-19 came from one people, but we end up being the most that was affected by that. All right. Even the Lord explains to you, I mean, all these diseases and different stuff is going to come upon you. Even the ones that's not even mentioned in the Bible. All right. Not even the ones that he sent into Egypt. All right. Those is going to be upon you too. But even ones that's not even written in the Bible, you're going to be hit with it. Things that you never even heard before. Like I know you hear about like a lot of different names that's not even mentioned in the Bible. Those are the things that the Lord is talking about when you don't hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God. The Lord is going to turn his face upon you, on you, if you don't listen. So every time you try to pray, the Lord will not hear you. He have his back turned to you. All right. When he was telling you to listen, you did not listen. Now you want him to hear you when you need him. All right. But when he told you to do something, you didn't do it. You said the laws are done away with. All right. You said we're not sinners. You say we're not under the law, but we're under grace. This is what you said. And this is what the Christian church teach. All right. So the Christian church is keeping you in sin. They're not helping you out of sin. They're keeping you in it. All right. And they just dipping you deeper and deeper and deeper into sin. Every time they baptize you more into sin. That's what they're doing. All right. So if you thinking that anytime you pray and I hear about this all the time, people always say, man, I pray, but it's like the Lord is not even hearing me, man. I keep going through the same thing. And I just feel like the Lord just don't love me no more. I feel like the Lord just giving up on me because every time I pray, there's nothing happening. My prayers is not being answered. You know why? Because the Lord don't hear sinners. He don't answer the prayer of sinners. All right. And that's something that you're not being taught. All right. You're not being taught that, I mean, the Lord don't hear your sin. I mean, don't hear your prayer. You're being taught that the Lord hears your prayer, no matter if you're a sinner or not. Because if we disobey the law, statutes, commandments, and we don't listen to them and we throw them away, then the Lord don't want to hear nothing we got to say. Because you're not getting rid of not only a rule, but this is the word of the Most High. The rule, his laws, his commandments is him giving you an order. So when you say that is done away with, that means the Lord is not telling you anything else. The Lord just allow you to do whatever you want to do. All right. That's what you have to get out your mind. You have to get that oppressing doctrine out of your head. All right. That's that Christianity that's indoctrinated in your mind and in your spirit. And you can get rid of that by coming in the Isupk. We will get rid of that damn demon for you. All right. Let's keep going. All right, verse 18. And if ye will not yet for all that it's like him, And if ye will not yet for all this hearken unto me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sin. And I will break the pride of your power, and I will make your heaven as iron, and your earth as brass. And your strength shall be spent in vain, and your land shall not yield her increase, neither shall the trees of the land yield their fruits. And if ye walk contrary unto me, and will not hearken unto me, I will bring 7 times more plagues upon you according to your sin. All right. I will also send wild beasts among you, which shall rob you of your children and destroy your cattle, and make you few in number, and your highways shall be desolate. And if ye will not be reformed by me by these things, but walk contrary unto me, then I will also walk contrary unto you. All right, a lot of this is pretty much self-explanatory. All right. And I will punish you yet 7 times more for your sin. All right. So we thinking that, okay, yeah, we got punished because we did this certain thing and this happened. But the Lord is going to punish you 7 times more. So you think that whatever you got punished for was just slap on the wrist. No, the Lord is not just going to slap you on the wrist. He's going to slap the hell out of you. All right. He gonna slap the sin up out of you if you don't walk contrary to him. If you don't hearken to the voice of the Lord, Salaki, for my language, he's gonna, he's gonna punish you 7 times more every time you do not listen. All right, you thinking that, oh yeah, man, I haven't listened to no commandments, no laws, and nothing, and I'm doing well. The Lord is gonna get you. It's gonna catch up with you. All right, just know that everything that you're doing, you just digging yourself deeper in the hole. I know y'all heard that saying, right? You digging yourself deeper and deeper, where you cannot be able to get out of it. All right, when you're getting punished 7 times more for your sin, you just digging yourself deeper. So it's like the deeper that you go, the harder it's gonna be for you to get out. Like if someone actually dig a hole, right, more than 7 feet, how about not just 14 feet? How about 20 feet deep? All right, how about 30 feet deep? And you're so far down in this hole, it's hard for you to get out. So it started from 2 feet to 6 feet to 10 feet. Everything's like much easier for you to get out, right? But the Lord is going to make it 7 times worse for you. So it's going to be 7 times deeper. How about 40 feet deep? Now try to get yourself up out of that. That's how deep that you're digging yourself into these sins every time you disobey the Lord. So don't think that you're getting away from not obeying the Lord. Oh yeah, the Lord is watching. You best believe that. And all you're doing is digging yourself deeper and deeper, where you cannot get up out of that. All right. Let me see which one I was on. All right. Verse 25. And I will bring a sword upon you that shall avenge the quarrel of my covenant And when ye are gathered together within your cities, I will send my pestilence among you, and ye shall be delivered into the hand of your enemies. And when I have broken the staff of your bread, 10 women shall bake your bread in one oven, and they shall deliver you, and they shall deliver you your bread again by weight, and ye shall eat and not be satisfied. All right. Let me see. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue with that one. Verse 27. And if ye will not for all this hearken unto me, but walk contrary unto me, then I will walk contrary unto you also in fury, and I, even I, will chasten you 7 times for your sin. All right. So we're going to pick back up in the Hebrew. Okay, so I'll just start back off at 28. All right. If I'm not already there already. All right, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26 and verse 28. All right, how much time? All right. Wahala ka ya the ya amaka bakamath I'm a ya bakoraya kwaraya waya sarah the ya ataka afka or afka up anaya shabai al kata'a dayakum. Verse 29. Wa'akala wa'akala thumb bashar banayakum wabar wabash wabashar banataya banaya bana dayakum da'akalawa wahasha madataya bamataya bama dayakum Wahakarath Karathia Kaman Salaki Kamanaya Kamana Salaki Ka Manayakam Wanata Taya Pagara Yakam Al Pagaraya Gala Wala Yakam Waga Alaha Napashya Atakam Wanata Taya Yakam Karabai Wahasha Mawataya Makarad Slaki. Makodashikum. Wala'a. Ariyak. Bariyak. Nayaka Kama. Nayaka Kakam. Wahasha Mataya. Anaya. Ata Ha'arataza. Washama Mawa. Alaya. Ayaba Yakam. Hayashabya. It's like it. Hayashab Yam. Ba. Verse 33. Wa'ata Kam. Azara. Bagarayam. Wahara. Wakwa the Ya. Karaya Kam. Karab. Wahaya Ta. Aratazakam. Shamama. Wa'ira Yakam. Yawa. Karaba. 34. Azah. The Ratazah. Ha'aratazah. Shabbatah. Daya. Ka. Yamaya. Hashema. Wa'atam. Ba'aratazah. Ayaba Yakam. Azah. Ashabah. Ha'aratazah. Waharatazatha. Shabbatah. Daya. Ka. Yamaya. Hashema. Dashabah. Amar. I'm missing like it. Ashar. La'ah. Shabbat. Shabbatah. Bashabah. Tata. Yakam. Bashab. The Kam. Aliyah. Verse 36. Wahanna Sha'aram Slaki. Wahanna Sha'arayam. Bakam. Wahaba Ataya. Marak. Balaba Slaki. Balaba Bam. Bala Babakam. Babam. Balababam. Ba'aratazatha. Ayaba Yaham. Waradap. Atam. Kwal. Allah. Ila. Nadap. Nanasawa. Manasat. Karab. Wanapalawa. Wa'ayak. It's like it. Wa'ayan. Radap. Verse 37. Wakashalawa. Ayash. Ba'akayawa. Kamapana. It's like it. Kamapanaya. Karab. Waradap. Ayan. Wala'a. Dahaya. Lakam. Dakoya, I mean Salaki, Dakawa, Ma, La Panaya, Salaki, La Panaya. Right. 7. All right. Ayaba, Yakam, verse 38. Wa'aba, Wa'abad, Thumb. Dagawa, Dagawayam. Wa'akala, Athakam, Arataza. Ayaba, Yakam, verse 39. Wahana, Sha'arayam, Bakam, Slaki, Yamakawa, Ba'aya, Slaki, Ba'awa, Nam, Ba'aratazatha, Ayaba, Yakam, Wa'ap, Ba'ai, Wana, Abba, Abatham, Atham, Wamakwa, verse 40. Wahatawa, Dawa, I will nam, Wa'atha, Slahi, Awan, Abatham, Bama Ilam, Ashar, Ma'alawa, Baya, Wa'ap, Ashar, Ashar, Halakawa, Amaya, Wakoraya, verse 41. Anaya, Alak, Imam, Bakoraya, Wahaba, Athaya, Atham, Ba'arazaza, Ayaba, Yaham, Awa, Azah, Yakanai, Laba, Bam, Ha'ara, La, Wa'azah, Yaratazawa, Awanam, 42. Wazaka, Rathaya, Baraya, Thaya, Ya'ai, Kawab, Wa'ap, Baraya, Thaya, Tazak, Tazakwa, Wa'ap, Baraya, Thaya, Abar, Slaki, Abaraham, Azakar, Waharataza, Azakar, verse 43. All right, we'll stop it right there. So we're at verse 43. All right. Good timing. All right, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, and 26, 29, and verse 29. I just started at 27. All right. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 27. And if ye will not for all these hearken unto me, but walk contrary unto me, then I will walk contrary unto you also in fury. And I, even I, will chasten you 7 times for your sin. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons and the flesh of your daughters. Shall ye eat? And I will destroy your high place and cut down your images and cast your carcass unto the carcass of your idols, and my soul shall abhor you. All right, you should be evil. You should be evil towards your daughters and your sons. Feel what I'm saying? You should be evil towards your sons and your daughters. All right, like the same thing that's going on right now. Feel what I'm saying? It's like you treating your sons like heathens. All right, and you should not treat your sons and your daughters like that. All right, you should love your children. You should teach them. All right, but instead, you got them, you know what I mean, learning stuff from Cardi B. What it is? What's your boy name? Damn, I can't even think his damn name. Like you just sending them to the damn wolves. All right, instead of teaching them, you know what I mean, you will eat your children. All right, send them in the world to be eaten. You go over here, you know what I mean, selling drugs on the corner and teaching your kids that it's okay to do that. You teaching your sons, all right, the same thing that you did. I mean, you letting him carry out the same worldly traditions that you did by going on the corner, sitting on the corner all day, selling drugs. You know what I mean? Getting locked up. You know what I mean? Praising him getting locked up. You know what I mean? Telling him that, yeah, man, your grandfather and your great-great-grandfather was gangbangers, and I want you to grow up to be the same thing. I want you to wear this rag and go out there and rob people and unalive people. You know what I mean? And you just like, you're not treating your son like how you supposed to be treating him. You're not teaching him how you supposed to be teaching him. All right? You're supposed to love your kids. You're supposed to teach your kids. Don't let your damn daughters go out there and learn from Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, and now she on a damn stripper pole or walking down the goddamn street with no damn clothes on, half naked, talking about a damn hot girl summer. You know what I mean? We supposed to teach our children, like Deuteronomy 6 and 7. Teach your children on the way they should go. You should not do that to your children, man. All right, let's keep going. All right, verse 31. And I will make your cities waste and bring your sanctuaries unto desolation, and I will not smell the sovereign of your sweet odors, and I will bring the land into desolation. All right, so what it mean by that? All right, because what we did for our sin offering, we used to sacrifice animals. All right, a burnt offering unto the Lord for our sin. All right, the Lord is saying, even if you give a burnt offering for your sin, I would not smell it, because you are still not hearkening unto the voice. I mean, you still refusing to listen. I would not accept that. I would not accept anything until you start listening. All right. Let's keep going. And I will bring the land into desolation, and your enemies which dwell therein shall be astonished at it. Salakia. And I will scatter you among the heathens, and will draw out a sword after you, and your land shall be desolate, and your cities waste. All right. So that's just like, you know what I mean, us being scattered over the four corners of the earth. All right, us being carried from Africa to, you know what I mean, the Americas, the South America, the islands, you know what I mean, on cargo ships. All right, when we flee for the Roman persecution, I mean, we were scattered over the four corners of the earth for our disobedience. I mean, we dwelled in these other countries, and now, you know what I mean, because of that, we thinking that we're going to flee from the Most High. The Most High, you know what I mean, sent our enemies against us. All right, because we weren't hearkening. We thought we were just going to run from the Most High and we were going to be safe. All right. The Lord said, I will scatter you among the heathens. All right. That's the other nation of people. Those are people that's not even Israelites. He's going to scatter you among those people. All right. And draw out the sword after you. And ye shall be desolate and your cities waste. All right. Just like we in America right now. Babylon. I mean, this over here is captivity. I mean, we can't even do not even a quarter of the stuff that we did in Israel. All right, because we in the land of our captivity. All right, this is the land that we pretty much, it's almost like I don't want to say it like that, but it's like a concentration camp. All right, ran by our oppressors. All right, we thinking that we making it we're making it like paradise, but it's not really paradise. We supposed to be doing more. All right, we supposed to be rulers. All the things that we do, the things that we eat, the way we treat each other, the way we act, the gods that we worship, we don't supposed to be doing that. We supposed to be in our land, being kings and priests of the Lord. I mean, with a land that belongs to us. But we had our language stripping away from us, our culture. I mean, everything was taken away from us. Our inheritance, everything. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to get that back. All right. So let's keep reading. All right. Then shall the land enjoy the Sabbath, as long as it lie desolate, and ye be in your enemy's land. All right. There you go. Ye be in your enemy's land. Even then shall the land rest and enjoy her Sabbath. All right. And that goes to say that, right, we were scattered over the four corners of the earth. We was in our enemy's land. All right. Now, you have a lot of our people thinking that they're Muslims. All right. And they're taking on the cultures and the customs of the Muslims. And they real deal think that they're those peoples. But Muslims is actually Arabs. That's an Arab culture and customs and traditions that they keep. And we're trying to do the same thing. All right. Because we're in the land of our enemies. So now we have to cope with whatever they teaching us. If not, if we don't strip ourselves away from the things that we used to learn, then we will be unalive. All right. So we was forced by our enemies to learn all these things that they do. All right. Which is bringing us further away from the Most High. All right. I pray y'all understand what I'm saying. All right. Salaki. All right. Let's go to. All right. Back to 35. And as long as it lie desolate, it shall rest, because it did not rest in your Sabbath. When ye dwell upon it, and upon them that are left alive of you, I will send a faintness
into their hearts in the lands of the enemies, and the sound of a shaking leaf shall chase them, and they shall flee as fleeing from a sword, and they shall fall when none pursue it. All right, meaning what? We should be freaking terrified. It's like that we driving in a damn car, and every time we getting pulled over or we see them, police lights, we get nervous as hell. Like I'm talking about real nervous, where we start, swerving a little bit. We start panicking. We start fidgeting. Now we got the oppressor looking at us like, okay, yeah, he's trying to do something. Now they got their hand on their gun. So it's making us terrified. So it's like anything that we do, right? We are so paranoid right now. All right. Just walking down the street, just driving in our car, riding on the bus, sitting at work, because any little thing just making us paranoid. All right. We're terrified. We scared that somebody gonna come in the damn job and unalive everybody. We scared that somebody gonna come into school and unalive everybody. We scared that if the police pull us over, that we're gonna get unalived. So everything is making us scared. All right, paranoid. We sitting on the damn corner when we don't supposed to be, and every time we see the damn police riding by, we move fast. Oh man, we gotta put this up. That's what I mean. Even when the police is not even paying attention to us, we cause attention to ourselves when we do that. These are the curses that's going to come upon us. This is what the Lord is explaining, man. All right. And they shall fall one upon another, and as it were before a sword, when none pursueth, and ye shall have no power to stand before your enemies. All right, right now, all right, we have no might, no power, no strength. They unalive tons of black men, hundreds of black men, and the first thing that we do, we protest. We go out there and march. We screaming at the top of our voice, but we have no power. We can watch our little children, our brothers, our wives, our husbands, watch them get unalived by a police officer right in our face, and we have no power to do anything. None. It's heartbreaking. That's what the Lord is talking about. Before our enemies. And yes, the enemies are our oppressor, the one that's oppressing us in America right now, the one that's oppressing us in Britain, and UK, in UK, the one that's oppressing us in the islands, and in Puerto Rico, in Mexico. Everywhere that we're scattered at, that's where we're getting oppressed at. In everyone's land. All right, verse 38. And ye shall perish among the heathens, and the land of your enemies shall eat you up. All right. Meaning what? Listen, you completely turn into one of these peoples. Feel what I'm saying? What I mean by that, everything that you do now is just like them. You become one with them. All right. You're not how you supposed to be. You're not like how the Lord wanted you to be. You know what I mean? In that land of your enemies, you have got eaten up. You become what they call it. They call you Gentiles now. All right. You done took on the culture and customs and gods and their ways of another nation. You don't went so far into it, you don't even know who you are. You don't even know the language that you spoke prior to slavery. You don't even know that you're lost. You call yourself African Americans. You call yourself Puerto Ricans. You call yourself Mexicans. You call yourself Cubans. You call yourself Haitians. You call yourself Jamaicans. You know what I mean? You call yourself African Americans, if I haven't said that already. You call yourself these things and you don't even know that your name is Yasha Allah. All right. You have a name. You are the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and you don't even know that you're lost because the land that ate you up. Nobody can even convince you that you are a child of Israel, that you're the child of God. You said that everybody is a child of God. You'll fight against your brothers that's telling you that you're the greatest people on the face of this earth. You'll fight against your brother, but then love your enemies. They call that what, Stockholm syndrome. That's what goes on. That's what you got going on right now. That's an illness. Stockholm syndrome. When you loving your slave master or your captive. Understand what I'm saying? If I said it right, Shalaki, if I didn't, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, you love your kidnapper. And you hate your brother. You hate your own people. You hate yourself so much, you start dyeing your skin complexion because you don't want to look like your people. Because the land have eaten you up. All right. Verse 39. And they that are left of you shall pine away in their iniquity in your enemy's land, and also in the iniquities of their fathers shall they pine away with them. All right. Verse 40. If they shall confess their if they shall confess their iniquities and the iniquities of their fathers, and their trespasses which they have trespassed against me, and that also they have walked contrary unto me, and that I also have walked contrary unto them, and have brought them into the land of their enemies. If then their circumcised heart be humble, and they then accept of the punishments of their iniquities, then will I remember the covenant with Jacob, and also my covenant with Isaac, and also my covenant with Abraham. Will I remember, and I will remember the land. All right, so what it's saying, the Lord is telling you, if you repent, all right, you come back and you want to listen, you want to obey, you want to understand, you want to learn, you want everything back that you had lost. You know what I mean? You have to love the Lord wholeheartedly. All right, the Lord is going to remember you. If you accept your punishment, all right, and repent, the Lord is going to remember you, the covenant that he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And he's going to remember you, and he's going to forgive you. All right. But you have to learn what he needs you to do. If you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, all right, you must learn this. But if you want to continue in your sin, you know what I mean, you have to pay the consequences for that. There's consequences for your actions. All right. But if you want to be humble, if you humble yourself and come back to the Lord, and you know what I mean, confess that you was wrong, confess your iniquities and your father's iniquities, the Lord is going to forgive you. All right. So let's take that back to where we at. All right. All right, we're going to 43. All right. It looked like I went a little bit over, but it's too wild, bro. All right. All right, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26. 26, verse 43. All right, in the Hebrew. Waha'ah, Aslaki. Waharatazah. The Izab. Maham. Watharatazah. Ah. Shabbatah. Tayaha. Tayah. Shabbath. Tayah. Bahashama. Maham. Waham. Yaratazawa. Ah. Iwa Naya. Slaki. Awa Nam. Ya'izab. All right. Ya'izab. Wabaya. Ain. Bamasha. Patsaya. All right. Ma'asawa. Wa'ath. Kakwathia. Ga'ila. Napash. Slaki. Napa. Sham. Verse 44. Wa'ap. Gum. Za'ath. Bahayawa. Thumb. Ba'aratazah. Ayabaya. Hum. La'ah. Ma'asa. The yum. Wala'ah. Ga'ila. The yum. Lakaya. Slaki. Lakala. Thumb. Lahapar. Baraya. The ya. Atham. Kaya. Anaya. Yahweh. Alahaya. Hum. Wazakarath. Wazakarathia. Lahum. Barayath. Wa'ashah. Nayam. Slaki. No, that's right. Ra'ashah. Nayam. Ashar. Hawarat. Slaki. Hawataza'ah. The ya. Atham. Ma'aratazah. Maza. Slaki. Matazararian. La'ai. Yanaya. Hagawa. Yam. Lahayath. Laham. La'ala. Yam. Anaya. Yahweh. Verse 46. Alaha. Hakakoyam. Wahamash. Pasayam. Wahata. Warath. Ashar. Nathan. Yahweh. Bayanawa. Wabayan. Banaya. Yasharala. Bahara. Sayanaya. Bayath. Slaki. Bayad. Mashah. All right, verse 20. This book of Leviticus, chapter 27, and verse 1. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Ashar, La'amar, Dabar, Al, Banayah, Yasharala, Wa'amarath, Alaham, Ayash, Kaya, Slaki. Yapala. Nadra. Nadra. Ba'ira Kap. Napashath. La Yahweh. Wahaya. Ira Kap. Hazakar. Maban. Asharayam. Shana. Ra'id. Bun. Shashamam. Bun. Shashayam. Shana. Wahaya. Ira Kap. Kamashim. Shakwal, Kwasap, Bashakwal, Hakwadash, Wa'amah, Slaki, Wa'im, Nakwaba, Hawa'a, Wahaya, Irakap, Shayam, Shakwal, Wa'im, Maban, Kamash, Shanayam, Wa'id, Bun, Aisharayam, Shanaya, Slaki, Shana, Wahaya, Irakap, Hazakar, Aisharayam, Shakwalam, Slaki, Shakwalayam, Walana, Kwaba, Asharah, Shakwayam, verse 6, Wa'ain, Maban, Kodash, Wa'id, Bun, Kwamash, Shanayam, Wahaya, Irakap, Hazakar, Kamasha, Shakwalayam, Kasap, Walana, Kwaba, Irakap, Shalah, Shath, Shakwalayam, Kwasap, Wa'aim, Maban, Shashayam, Shana, Wama'ila, Ain, Zakar, Wahaya, Irakak, Kamash, Ishar, Akwala, Walana, Kwaba, Ishara, Shakwalayam. All right. Now we're going to read that in the English. All right. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 23. In the bastard's tongue. The land also shall be left of them, and shall enjoy her Sabbath, while she lay desolate without them, and they shall accept all the punishment of their iniquities, because the despise, even because it's like even because they despise my judgments, and because their souls aborted my statutes, and yet for all that, when they be in the land of their enemies, I will not cast them away, neither will I abort them, to destroy them utterly, and to break my covenants with them, for I am the Lord thy God. All right. So even when we think that we're in the land of our enemies, that some of us to be like, nah, just take me out right now. The Lord is not even going to destroy you. He's going to let you suffer in your enemy's land. All right. And however you live, that's how you're going to live. Now, matter of fact, however they live is how you're going to live. So whatever they tell you to do, you're going to have to do it. All right. Because you didn't want to obey the Most High. You didn't want to hearken to his voice. You aborted. You aborted, the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. You didn't want to obey that. So now the Lord is going to send you to your enemy's land, and instead of destroying you, utterly destroying you, you're going to have to suffer in your enemy's land, and you have to do everything that they tell you to do. You're going to be in slavery. All right. Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom, shalom, Officer MAGAZAR.
All right. So let's go back to verse 45. But I will, for their sake, remember the covenant of their ancestors, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt in the sight of the heathens, that I might be their God. I am the Lord. These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses. All right. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 27 and verse 1. All right. Are you free to read this last little part?
So like, no, sir, I'm just getting up, trying to get to the slave.
Hey, no sweat, no sweat. All right. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 27 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when a man shall make a singular vow, the person shall be for the Lord by the estimation, and thy estimation shall be of the male from 20 years old even until 60 years old. Even thy estimation shall be 50 shekels of silver after the shackles of the sanctuary. And if it be a female, then the estimation shall be 30 shekels. And if it be from 5 years old even unto 20 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 20 shekels, and for the females 10 shekels. And and if it be from a month old even until 5 years old, then thy estimation shall be of the male 50 shekels of silver, and from the female the estimation shall be 3 shekels of silver. And put your phone on mute real quick. And if it be from 60 years old and above, if it be a male, then the estimation shall be 50 shekels or 15 shekels, and for the female, 10 shekels. All right, this is the laws regarding vows. All right. So these are the laws and the commandments. You just breaking down, you know what I mean, the disobedience for obeying the Lord and the rewards for obeying the Lord. It's like we're breaking down the rewards for obeying the Lord and the rewards for disobeying the Lord. All right, there are rewards for both. You know what I mean? If you hearken and if you don't. All right, if you hearken to the voice of the Lord, the reward is these blessings that he's gonna, you know what I mean, he's gonna cause to come upon you and overtake you. But if you don't listen, you know what I mean, if you don't hearken and obey his commandments, his laws, and observe his statutes and his judgments, you know what I mean, and walk in his ways, you know what I mean, there's also reward. There are curses. I mean, he's going to cause all these things to come upon you. All right, so next week we're going to go into laws regarding vows. All right, and we'll be able to break that down a little bit more clear next week. So with that, that concludes the Sabbath service. All right. Oh, Salaki. La Yashala. All right, with that, I said Amidium, which means to stand. Wapanya Hakwadam means face the east. We're going to set up the Lord's Prayer. All right, wherever your east is, that's where you face. Sisters, make sure that you have a head covering on your head. All right. All right, the Lord's Prayer. Repeat after me in Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Baba'ah, Razazakah, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanael, Lakam, Cow, Yawan, Wasalaknawa, Salaki, Wasalaknawa, Kawawafnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kawawat Yanawa, Wala'ah, Wiyanawa, Banasayawan, Abal, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wala'ala, Walapara, La'ai, Walam, Aman. All right, in English, what we said was, Our Father, which art in heaven, holy be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Her cup. All right, this is the power. All right, repeat after me. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'bukashah, Nathanael, Hakak, Lara Pa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Barawa, Hakak, Latahar, Ha Matazararium, Hakak, Lahakwayam, Hatama'ala, Hatama'ala, Lagarsha, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, the water, Aman. In the English, what we said was Yahweh,
In the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it. All right, blessings in the Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, wa Yakama Allah, wa Alahayim, Matazabah Ya'ah, Alawap Yahanna, Ha Alahayim, Salaki, Ha Alawapim, Ha Sararium, Ha Quataza Salaki, Ha Qua Tazayam, Ha Ka Yayayim, wa Ha Akwathian, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the water Aman. In the English, what we said was, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121, all right, in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Hahariya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'ai, Yahweh, Asha, Shamayam, Wa'arazah, Ayathan, Lamawat, Ogaria, Ogaraka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ala, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Ayad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ayakaka, Wayarak, Bala Yalah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Alpha Yahweh, Shamar, Slaki, Yashamar, Taza Alka, Waba Alka, Ma'aitha, Wa'ai Iwalam. All right, in the English, what we said was, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forward and forevermore. All right, Psalms 83. All right, in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Dayam, Al-Damayalakah. Al-Dashakarash. Al-Dakarash. Wa Al-Dashakwat. Al-Kayahana. Awad. Awayab Yaka. Yahama Yawan. Wamashanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Ya'arayamwa. Ya'ai Rayamwa. Sawa. Wayata Ya'ai Tazawa. Al Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanakakidal. Magalia. Wala'ah. Yazakar. Sham Yasharala. Iwad. Kaya. Nawa Slaki. Nawa Itazawa. Lab Yakadwa. Alyaka. Barak. Barya. Yakarathwa. Alhalya. Adawam. Wayashama'ai. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wa Agarian. Gabal. Ma'wan, Malak, Palashah, I'm Yashabai, Slahi, I'm Yashaboyai, it's like, damn, I'm Yashabaya, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Amam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadium, Kasayarasa, Ra'ah, Kayabayai, that's like it, Kayabian, Banakal, Kayashwan, Nashamaywa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Wayawa, Daman, La Adama, Slaki, La Adama, Shayatamba, Nadiyabma, Shalaki, Nadiyab Mawa, Ka'arab, Wakaza Abba, Wakaza Bak, Waka Tazal Manai, Kal, Nasa Yakamwa, Aisha, Amarwa, Na Yasara, Slaki, Na Yasara, Nasha, Lanawa, Af Slaki, Af Na'awa, Alahayam, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagalkala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rakal, Ka'ash, Daba'ira Ya'ira, Bakala Haba, Dalahat, Hariam, Khan, Daradatma, Basa Arai Slaki, Basa Irika, Wabasa Wapanyaka, Dabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Wa, Yabahawa, Ya'ai, Waya Kaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Ya'aiwa, Kaya, Aitha, Shimka, Yahawa, Labadka, Ayawan, Al Ka Haratazai. All right, in the English, what we said was, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no longer be remembrance. For they have hope in the Slakia. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and Hagarenes, Jabal, Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with an inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kison, which Perizah endure. They become as dawn for the earth. Make their nobles like a red and like Zeid. Yea, all their princes like Zabah and as Zamunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of our power and possessions. Oh my God, make them like the wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth in woods, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempests, and make them afraid with thy storms. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O my power, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, of the Most High over all the earth. All right.
And that concludes the Sabbath service, man. Hey, shalom. Yahweh Bashin Yahushua Barakatham. To all the brothers, Yahweh Shema and the Thun Bashin Yahushua. Shalom.
Shalom.